Hello students, how are you? Welcome back to my video. So we have done the exercise 3.3 and today we will start the next topic, that is some special parallelograms. Okay, so you will see here some special type of parallelograms which have the same property like parallelogram, but it is not a parallelogram. It is a different kind of figure, but it will have the properties of parallelogram. That's why it is said the special types of parallelograms. So the first one is what? Rhombus. Okay, it is called rhombus. So we obtain a rhombus, we'll see, which we'll see is parallelogram, is a special case which is not a parallelogram. See, it is a special case of a parallelogram, but it is not a parallelogram. Special case, why it is called? Because it has all the properties of parallelogram. Understood? So how the parallelogram, how the rhombus can be made? You can see here one small activity is given by folding the papers and cutting the paper. Here kite is made, here rhombus is made. So after doing the activity, we got the figure, this one. So this is kite, you know, all of you. So kite has opposite, this adjacent sides are equal, not opposite sides. Adjacent sides are equal. This side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Okay, but this is called a rhombus. See, you can see properly here, this is a rhombus. So what kind of a figure it is? Rhombus. Rhombus looks like a kite, but it is not like a kite, because here in rhombus all the sides are equal to each other. See, this side, this side, this side and this side, all the sides are equal to each other like square. So rhombus is what? Rhombus is like a square. I have told you in the starting of parallelogram, parallelogram is what? It is like a rectangle. Okay, parallelogram is like a rectangle, but it is slanting rectangle. Here rhombus is also like a square, because in square all the sides are equal to each other. Here also rhombus has all the sides equal to each other. Okay, but it is a slanting square. And this rhombus has all the properties of parallelogram also. What properties? The properties like the opposite angles are equal to each other. These opposite angles are equal to each other in parallelogram also and here also. Then opposite sides are equal to each other in parallelogram also and here also. Okay, then sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degree here also in parallelogram also. So here it is written in the paragraph, a rhombus is a quadrilateral with sides of equal length. That means rhombus is also a quadrilateral. So in the starting only I have told you that quadrilateral means any figure which has four sides. So rhombus is also four sides, so that's why it is called a quadrilateral. So it is in the group of quadrilateral. So rhombus is also a quadrilateral, but all sides are equal. All sides of equal length. Since the opposite sides of rhombus have the same length, it is also a parallelogram. See, written, because opposite sides are equal to each other like parallelogram. So a rhombus has all properties of a parallelogram. See, written here. So rhombus has all the properties of a parallelogram and also that of a kite. So it has the property of kite also. Understood? So this is called rhombus. But what unique property is there in rhombus so that it is differentiated with other figures? So every figure has some distinct feature so that it is differentiated from other figures. So what is the property of a rhombus? The main unique property of rhombus so that it is different. So see here in the next page it is given, the most useful property of a rhombus is that of its diagonal. See, so the main property is related with the diagonal. The property is what? The diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of one another. This is the main property of a rhombus. So that is why it is called a rhombus. What it means, the diagonals of a rhombus. So here I am drawing one rhombus. Okay, let me draw it. So students, you can see it is a rhombus. So rhombus looks like a square whose all sides are equal, and these are the these are the diagonals. Okay, sorry, it is a straight line actually, but it is bent. So here two diagonals are there in rhombus, and these are perpendicular bisector of each other. That means these two diagonals bisect each other. at 90 degree. That means these two diagonals are bisecting each other. Bisecting means that means this side is equal to this side. Okay, and this side is equal to this side. This is called bisector. Okay, half of part is equal. And what is the angle forming? All the angles are 90 degree. That's why it is called perpendicular. Okay, all the angles formed by the diagonals are what? 90 degree. That's why it is called perpendicular bisector. Understanding or not? So this is the main property. So here you can see diagonal is given properly. So this rhombus is given here. AC is the diagonal and BD is the diagonal. So this half part, that means AO is equal to OC. So this is called bisector. That means the diagonals are bisecting each other. This AO is equal to OC and DO is equal to OB. So half of part are equal. That is the meaning of bisector. So whenever you see the term bisector, that means the half of part are equal. Okay, and what is the other thing? That means the diagonals are bisecting each other at 90 degree. That means these angles, all four angles are 90 degree. Understanding? So this is the main property which differentiate, which distinguish rhombus from other figures. Understood? So here it is written. See, so it is also a parallelogram, but diagonals bisect each other. In parallelogram, diagonals do not bisect each other. So OA equal to OC. No, sorry. In parallelogram also diagonal bisect each other. The difference is that the angle is not 90 degree. That is the difference. There also parallelogram, diagonals are bisecting each other half of part, but this is not 90 degree. The angles forming by the diagonals are not 90 degree. Understood? So diagonals bisect each other. That means OA equal to OC and OD equal to OB. Right? But the angle is also 90 degree. Angle AOD. Angle AOD. This angle is equal to COD. That means COD. This angle. Both are 90 degree. Understood? So here also 90 degree. AOB and BOC. All are 90 degree. Understood? So that's why it is called this property, diagonals of a parallelogram are perpendicular bisector of one another. Okay, understood? Now see the example. RICE is the rhombus. So it is a rhombus RICE. Find XYZ. So you have to find the XYZ. So what is X? So you have to find the value of this side. Then X is what? EO. Okay. Then Y is what? OR. And Z is what? RI. That means you have to, Z is what? This is the side of the rhombus. So one side of the rhombus is given 13. That means all the sides are same only. So Z is also 13. Okay. See here Z equal to 13. Z is also 13 given because all the sides are equal to each other. Then you have to find X and Y. So how can you find the X and Y? See here, this CR is the diagonal. Then CO length is given 12. So what will be the length of OR? It is also same 12 only because the diagonals bisect each other. So this is CO is 12. So OR is also 12. That means Y is also 12. Okay. So Y you can see 12 diagonals bisect. And now X. How can you find the X? You can see EI is the diagonal. Here OI is given 5 centimeter. So here also it will be what? EO will be also 5 centimeter. That means X also 5 centimeter because diagonals are equal to each other bisecting. So X equal to 5 centimeter. Okay. So it's very easy if you remember the property. Understood? So students, in this way rhombus topic is complete. So read the rhombus topic properly because it is a new topic for you. Understood? So that's all for today. Thank you.